Now you can break the cycle of rewashing with Downy Rinse and Refresh.
Today on Hey Culligan, reverse to reduce. Here's Bob.
Hey Culligan, I love fresh water, but I got plastic bottles coming out.
Whoa, Bob, you are not kidding about the bottles. But did you know Culligan's reverse osmosis and always-on drinking water systems provide fresh, clean, delicious drinking water and help reduce the equivalent of over 15 billion plastic bottles from landfills worldwide?
Holy, fresh, environmentally friendly drinking water. Am I right?
Right, Bob. And we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Lone Star weather.
Saturday night storm chances sit at about 50-50. We're expecting thunderstorms and a high around 71 Sunday. 50-50 rain on Sunday night, too, with a low around 60.
All right, right here at the big old Speedway.
Sponsored by the Texas Department of Transportation. A message for drivers from TxDOT. Cars are bigger than people, so when you're behind the wheel, watch out for pedestrians. Stop for them in crosswalks and yield the right-of-way when turning at intersections. That way, we'll all get home safe. Be safe. Drive smart.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Classic Rock Lone Star 92.5. Protected by DFW Security.
Let's get back to it.
Your home for classic rock.
Anywhere you want with the iHeartRadio app.
Now, #1 for podcasting.
This is Lone Star 92.5.
An iHeartRadio station.
Stowing away the time. test. All right, sounds like the microphone's working. Got some hot laps going on out of here at Big O Speedway. We got some factory stocks out there on the track.
KZPS Dallas-Fort Worth.
And your home of the Bo and Jim Show.
This is classic rock.
This is Lone Star 92.5.
I've made up my mind.
I'll get it. Thank you, man. All right. Can y'all hear me out there? All right. Welcome to Big O Speedway. I'm Alan Lindo. I'll be your announcer tonight. I see Aubrey, the kid, Nicole's already out there, but first let's stand and we'll do some prayer, and then we will do the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight just asking for you to watch over every single driver here tonight, Lord, and just keep everyone safe. And as far as the fans, help everyone get home safely, Lord. And just bless anybody that needs it, and watch over anyone that needs your guidance this week, Lord. And we just ask these things in your precious name. Amen. Aubrey's already out there, so we will get the national anthem started.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the against red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. Thank you, Leanne Rhymes. Thank you, Aubrey, the kid out there being the flag carrier. She is racing tonight in memory of her Nana tonight. Also, I wanted to announce that at the general admission window, Christy down there has some Jimmy Allard Classic shirts left. There's only a handful left. There's 2 XL shirts for $15, XLs for $12. There's only 3 XLs left for $12. There's 9 smalls left for $12 and 11 youth medium for $10. So if you want a Jimmy Allard Classic shirt, go see Miss Christie at the general admission window. Also, Ashir's 5th birthday. We want to wish Ashir a happy birthday, happy 5th birthday. Also, when you're going out there to that general admission to get your shirt, your Jimmy Allard shirt, make sure you stop by and get your 50-50 tickets. If you don't already have them, 50-50 tickets are at the general admission gate when you walked in. Kids, if you are planning on riding the school bus at intermission, make sure parents have filled out a waiver form for the kiddos. Need to make sure that is filled out before the intermission, because we are going to try to get this one in quickly tonight. All right now we got heat number 1 of the Eco Limiteds. On the pole position will be the 4X of James Haggard. James' sponsors include the LCS, Performance Auto Supply, Hilltop Lanes, and Mathis Livestock. Outside of him is going to be the 5J of David Jones. Inside of row number 2, we have the 22T of Tyler Muirhead. That's not my problem.
Is it still the car, is it?
It's still Heat 1, so. All right, 22T, Tyler Muirhead on the inside of the second row. Muirhead sponsors include Muirhead Motorsports, Jack Jenkins, CRS Suspension, S&S Plumbing. Outside of him be the 42 of Gerald Larson out of Eustis. Gerald is sponsors include, well, car owner is James Roll, and his sponsors include K&S Tire, HB Motorsports, Bogus Truck Customs, ST Entertainment, CRF Race Engines, and Muirhead Motorsports. Inside of row number 3 will be the 68 of Keith Burnett out of Palestine. He wasn't down there in his car when I came by, so I ain't getting nothing from him yet. Outside of row number 3, we have the 45 of Brendan Harrison out of Ennis. Brendan's sponsors include Allard Racing Engines, Tom Food Market, Valvoline Express Care of Corsicana, Guest Tire and Wheel, and 23W Construction, and MD Bowles. And on the back row all by himself will be the 81J of Justin Mitchell out of Kemp. Justin is sponsored by Bodies by Culver and BDM Electric. Not sure why we have all the extras out here. Top 10 in points are locked into tonight's A main. I don't know if that's why we have extra cars out here. Your top 10 point cars right now in the Eco Limited is the 9 sitting on top. That's Lane Skinner. Second place right now will be the 087 of Henry Harrison. Third will be the 23 of Ricky Slack. Fourth, 01 of Josh Baker. Fifth, 19R of Dylan Richards. Sixth, the 97 of Charlie Alder. Seventh, the 4D of Devin Bowles. The 8th will be the 14 of James Riddle. 9th will be the 34J of Josh Brand. And 10th will be the 12 of Jordan Ramsey. So some of those cars don't need to be out there. I don't know if they're just trying to make some extra laps or what's going on, but looks like them 2 cars in the back there. There's Devin Bowles and Ramsey out there. They're hanging back, probably just doing some testing. Light is out, and Muirhead sitting on the pole, and he said, let's go. Pedals on the floor. Going to lead him out turn number 4 down front straightaway. Tyler Muirhead going to lead him around turns 1 and 2. They head down that back straightaway. 5J of David Jones in second. Here comes the 68 of Keith Burnett. Gerald Larson Jr. in that 4 spot in that 42 machine. Keith Burnett at 68 trying to find a way around that 5J of David Jones. But here comes the 45 of Brendan Harrison coming up the inside trying to take the 4 spot away from Gerald Larson Jr. Meanwhile, 22T, Tyler Muirhead stretching that lead on out. Now here goes Keith Burnett diving to the inside, turns 1 and 2. Not quite enough there. Oh. Pulls it up underneath. 5J David Jones washes out coming out of turn number 2. We got a drag race now going through 3 and 4. Burnett still on the inside. Burnett's taking over second place at the line so far. 5J David Jones falls back to 3. We got a 3-way battle for a 4 spot back there. You got Gerald Larson. Oh, and Mitchell gets tagged in the left rear. Gets a little loose on the back straightaway. Shoots it to the infield. Looks like the 45 Brendan Harrison might have got into him just a little bit. This was a tight squeeze coming off turn number 2. Mitchell gets it back going, back on the track. Gerald Larson Jr., though, sitting in the 4 spot. He was able to come out victorious on that battle. Brendan Harrison in the 5th spot. 2 laps left to go for the 22T of Tyler Muirhead. Oh, David Jones takes a spin down there in turn number 4. Jones sitting in the 3rd spot, takes this loop-de-loop down there. That is going to bring out a yellow, and I think, unfortunate for him, that was going to be his one and only caution as he pulls it down to their infield. All right, going to get them restacked up here. Muirhead's going to be out there on the point. 68 Keith Burnett chooses the outside lines. He's sitting in the 2nd spot. That puts 42 of Gerald Larson Jr. on the inside. .45 Brendan Harrison should be in the 4th spot. I guess Brand elects to go to the rear because I think he was ahead of Mitchell, I believe. I'm not completely sure, but Mitchell's going to take the 5th spot right now. That 4D on the very back there, that's Devin Bowles out there just getting some test laps in. And the light is out, and Muirhead gets on the gas. Coming out turn 4, look at Gerald Larson trying to come up the inside, not quite enough there. Here comes Justin Mitchell. Here we go, 3 wide again for that 2nd spot. Burnett on the high side, Larson in the middle, Mitchell on the bottom side. Burnett still running that 2nd spot, Mitchell shooting down the inside of Larson. White flag in the air for the 22T of Muirhead. Mitchell takes that third spot away from Larson. Larson falls back to 4, Harrison in 5th. Last time through turns 3 and 4. Here he comes, 22T, Tyler Muirhead, followed by 68, Keith Burnett, 81J, Justin Mitchell, 42, Gerald Larson Jr., 45, Brennan Harrison, and the 34J. That's one of them brands, but he's already qualified in the top 10. That was Josh Brand. So your winner of that heat race, once again, the 22T of Tyler Muirhead. Once again, your top 10 Ecos were locked in to the A main tonight already. Starting for the first position, that was Lane Skinner, then Henry Harrison, Ricky Slack, Josh Baker, Dylan Richards, Charlie Alder, Devin Bowles, James Riddle, Josh Brand, and Jordan Ramsey. That is your top 10 that's locked into the A feature tonight to be your top 10 cars. The rest of those that just raced are racing for position behind those cars. Next up, we have the Texas Wing Modifieds on the pole position. We should have the 22 of Darrell Williams out of Edgewood. Darrell's sponsors include Foundation Fix and Wheels Point Ford. Outside of him be the 90 of Avant Schnitz. His sponsors is his own wallet. Inside of row number 2 to be a 42 of David Munden. Munden is sponsored by his own wallet. Then we got outside row number 2, the 27 of Cody Kimmig out of Waxahachie. Cody's sponsors include D&W Towing and Recovery, Learco Management LLC, Sonic, Maxam Graphics. Inside of row number 3, we've got the 77 of Nick Cooper out of Alvarado. Nick's sponsors include Bruce's Welding, Hunley Hydraulics, Well Sneed Plumbing. And outside of him be the 8X of Caden Simpler out of Avenger. His sponsors include Butler Racing. This is heat race number 1 for your Texas Wing Modifieds. Not sure what we're waiting on. Oh, the lights went out. But they're not stacked up very well. All right, yellow light came back on. Lights are out. '77 Nick Cooper going to lead him down to turn number 1. Avant Schnitz falls in behind the second spot. Now here comes 27 Cody Kimmig in the third. Here comes Cody Kimmig battling up the inside of Schnitz. Trying to take over that second spot. Not quite enough there just yet. Going to try something again down here in turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Nick Cooper starting to stretch that lead out while they're back here battling for that second spot. Looks like you got the 22W. That's Darrell Williams in the 4th spot there. And the 42 of David Munden. Best battle on the track right now is that for that second spot. Kimmig keeps looking up the inside of Schnitz, trying to find a way around. Nick Cooper halfway down this heat race. Corey Kimmig, the only one out there without a wing on his car. Oh, we got one turnaround down here. That's the 8X of Caden Simpler. Takes a little spin at the top of turn 4 down here. Unfortunate for Cody Kimmig there. He left the track, not exactly sure what was going on with him, but as he was battling for that second spot, tough break for him, so hopefully we'll see him back out here for the feature race. Looks like we're trying to get the 8X of Caden Simpler off top of turn number 3 over there. Trying to get him lined back up. Not exactly sure why Avant Schnitz is pulling up there beside the 77 of Nick Cooper. He should follow in the row behind him. Nick Cooper should be singled out front. And lights are out. It's going to be up to Nick Cooper to get this one back going. Looks like he's getting on the gas coming out of turn number 4. Nick Cooper once again going to lead him down to turn number 1. He's got the 90 of Von Schnitz right there in the second spot. 22W Darrell Williams in third. Then the 42 of David Munden in the fourth spot. Oh, and Darrell gets loose coming out turn number 4, and Munden almost gets into Williams. Both of them get it saved and get it pointed back in the right direction, but now David Munden takes over that third spot. Flagman says 2 laps left for the 77 of Nick Cooper. Williams trying to run Munden back down, take that third spot back away. Meanwhile, Cooper coming out of turn 4, taking the white flag, followed by the 90 of Schnitz. Here comes Williams making a charge, trying to find a way around Munden for that third spot. But here comes the 77 out of turn number 4. Nick Cooper going to take the checkered flag of heat race number 1 for the Texas Wing Mods, followed by the 90 of Avant Schnitz. And third's going to be the 42 of David Munden, followed by the 22W of Darrell Williams. So once again, your heat race winner for the Texas Wing Mods, the heat race number 1 will be the 77 of Nick Cooper. Next, we got heat race number 2 for the Texas Wing Mods. And on the pole, we have the 75 of Steve Adrian. Steve's sponsors include Allard Racing Engines, Jackson's Lawn Service, Warhead Racing, Smiley's, Parcher Automotive Service, and Hitman Designs. Hitman Designs run by Sean Graham, the Triple X. Outside of him is going to be the 1X of Jed Jones. Jed's sponsored by Butler Racing. Jed is out of Flint, Texas. Inside of row number 2, we got the 43 of Dale Wester out of Ova, Texas, and he is sponsored by Allard Racing Engines. Outside of him on row number 2 is going to be the number 2 of Matt Wester out of Red Oak. Matt is sponsored by D&W Towing and Allard Racing Engines. And on the back row all by himself is going to be the 64 of Mark Zoller out of Rocket, Texas. Zoller's sponsors include Estes Family Racing, Obsession Racing, Temple Iron and Metal, D&W Towing, Custom Craft Exhibits, Allard Racing Engines, and Nash Signs and Designs. This is heat race number 2 for your Texas Wing Mods. Lights should be going out. They should be going green. Right there in the middle of turn 3 and 4, there's a tire with an orange cone sticking in the middle of it. That's where they can get on the gas. And they're on that loud pedal. Look at Zoller trying to sing around the top right off the start of this one. They're all wadded up going into turn number 1, but looks like a 75. Adrian's going to lead them through, bring it out front, coming out turn number 2. Here comes the 2 William. That's Matt Wester taking over that second spot at the moment. Here comes Zoller zinging around the top in that 64 machine. Zoller, he's up to the 3rd spot. Going to try to take 2, going through turns 1 and 2. And he does. He hammers down around that top side. Mark Zoller taking over that lead, or the 2nd spot. Chasing down the leader, that's Steve Adrian. We got a wad up here for the lead. Now here comes Wester up the inside. Zoller's on the outside. Zoller coming off the outside, turn number 4. He's going to take that lead away. 2W, Matt Wester, he also gets around. Adrian takes the 2nd spot away. Adrian falls back to 3rd. Zoller, I believe 2 weeks ago, Zoller was your winner out here 2 weeks ago. He's going to try to repeat that again as he wants to start the front row in the feature race. We got a good battle back here between the 43 of Dale Wester and the 1X of Jed Jones. They're battling out for that 4th spot. But Mark Zoller got out front, says, see y'all later, I'm gone. Matt Wester spread out from the 75 now. Steve Adrian that's sitting in the 3rd spot. It looks like the 43, Dale Wester, starting to gain a little ground. And here comes the 1X. Jed Jones trying up the inside of the 43, trying to take that 4th spot away. White flag is out for the 64 Zoller. Oh, 1X takes a little loop going to turn number 3. Looks like he keeps it going, though. Gets a point back in the right direction, but that pretty much sets the table for how this was going to finish out. Looks like 64, Mark Zoller is going to be the heat race winner, followed by 2W, Matt Wester. Then the 75, Steve Adrian, followed by the 43 of Dale Wester. Then the 1X, Jed Jones. Pretty good racing right there. Only 5 cars in that heat, but there's some pretty good racing going on that one. Mark Zoller taking it from the back, going to take it to the front and walk away with it. That wraps up the heat races for your Texas Wing Mods. Next up, we should have factory stocks in the chute. That's what I hope is sitting down there. That white bumper don't mean nothing. That could be a thunder stock down there. I'm pretty sure. All right, in this one, we got the 31 of Tim Hardman out of Crandall sitting on the pole. Hardman sponsors includes Martin's Marina Constructions, Martin's Roofing, Unlimited Sprinkler Fire Protection, and Hitman Designs. Outside of him is going to be the 45, Mike Marshock out of Ennis. Mike's sponsors include Allard Racing Engines, Valvoline Express Care of Corsicana, Eric's Garage, Tom's Food Market, Guest Tire, Lee Burke Walker Motorsports, and Insland. Hope I can't read all that. Chassis. Inside of row number 2, we got the 13C of Cody Schultz out of Alvarado. Cody is sponsored by BBD Racing, Demetrius Carter, HD Chassis, which is Jason Illich. His pit crew, his fiance, Natalie Wheeler, and Rusty Baker. Outside of him, we got the 14 of Clinton Birdwell out of Palmer. Clinton is sponsored by Party Pros, Bailey's Sweet Chocolate Creations. Inside of row number 3, we got the 21 of Jimmy Gore out of Kaufman. Outside of him, we got the 15 of Kenny Fiddler out of Maybank. And the lights are out. Green's in the air, pedals on the floor. Looks like the 31's going to lead him down in the turn number 1, but Marshock on the outside. Looks like he's going to rail it around, take that lead away, coming out to drag race down the back straightaway. Right now, Marshock's got just an edge over Hardman. Mike Marshock, your winner out here last weekend, going to try to make it 2 in a row. Marshock, Hardman, Schultz, then Fiddler. Jimmy Gore back there battling with the 14 of Clinton Birdwell, trying to take the 5th spot away and try to see if he can't work his way forward and make up some ground. Gore keeps shooting down the inside, but looks like the preferred line is ringing around the top of this track at the moment right now. Michael Bowles out there in the 40 car. He's out there just playing around. He's one of your top 10 that's already locked into your A feature for tonight. I'll announce those names here in just a few minutes. But it's all Mike Marshock right now out front, starting to stretch that lead out. Kenny Fiddler starting to creep up on the 13C of Cody Schultz. Gore gets a little break right there as Birdwell push coming up through 3 and 4, but he gets it gathered back up, side by side down the front straightaway going into turn number 1. Gore still trying to take over that 5th spot and try to jump up in the groove of that top line, side by side down the back straightaway. 2 laps to go for Marshock. Slides up in front of Birdwell. Birdwell checks up just a little bit, gives enough just for Jimmy Gore to slide on by. Now Jimmy Gore goes in that 5th spot. Here comes Mike Marshock taking the white flag. Still Timothy Hardman in the 2nd spot. 13C Cody Schultz in the 15. Fiddler. Oh, something happens to Gore. Here comes Birdwell coming back by, but checker flag in the air, 45M. Mike Marshock, followed by 31, Tim Hardman, then the 13C, Cody Schultz, 15, Kenny Fiddler, and then the 14. Clinton Birdwell takes the 5th spot. Your top 10 factory stock, USRA factory stock drivers that are already locked into the A main tonight. In first place will be the 70 of Kenneth Pork Chop Chamberlain out of Jacksonville. Unfortunately, Kenneth is not here tonight. I think he is racing the Cajun Classic over in Arclitech Speedway in Vivian. But it looks like he has a big enough points lead. I don't think he's going to drop out of that. But in the 2nd spot, we have the number 8 of Taylor Rollison out of Midlothian. In 3rd, 113 of Roger Cheney out of Ferris. 4th, the 40 of Michael Bowles out of Italy, Texas. 5th, 7 of Brian DeLong out of Midlothian. 6th to 10 of Nate Dixon out of Ennis. 7th to 96T of Colton Tanner out of Corsicana. 8th to 12 of Cody Chamberlain out of Jacksonville. 9th says 00. I'm pretty sure Royce Jones is the 07 out of Troop. And then in the 10th final spot for your top 10 factory stock points drivers be the 72 of Ben Brand out of Maybank. So those 10 cars are locked in for tonight's feature race. Next up, we have some interceptors. Interceptors on the pole position. We should have the 26 of Casey Reagan out of Stephenville. Outside be 25 of Kyle Daughtry out of Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, came a good little ways of driving an interceptor. But the light is out. We also on the inside, we got the 313 in the 2nd row, Dawson Stewart out of Kaufman. Outside the 0 of Bobby High out of Chatfield. And that the 25, Kyle Daughtry out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh, getting some contact down in the back straightaway. Not sure what happened. I see a 313 getting the side of the 26 of Casey Reagan. Looks like 313 of Dawson Stewart having some issues. Got inside of Reagan, but coasted it down to the infield out of harm's way. But right now we have the 25, Kyle Daughtry out of Indiana, still out front. Who's this for? Oh. Don't have Lane Skinner? I got Lane Skinner. Sweet. No, I'll get him in. Where's my leader at now? So we got the 25, Kyle Daughtry, still out front, fixing to put the 911 of Donata Kubitz a lap down. In the second spot, the 0, Bobby High, trying to find a way around. Banger in that number 11 car running in the third spot. Halfway down to this heat race for the Interceptor, the Popos. Now, these are the Interceptors that are not locked into the top 10. These cars are racing for position to start behind that top 10. Which means that 25 of Kyle Daughtry will be starting in the 11th spot if it finishes this way right now. We need all kids that are going on the bus rides to start making your way out to the general admission area. We have one heat race left, and as soon as that heat race over, kids need to be already on that bus ready to go. So kids that are riding the bus at intermission, make your way out to the parking lot of general admission out here, and the bus will pick you up. Checker flag in the air for the 25, Kyle Daughtry, followed by the 0, Bobby High. Then the 11 of Manger is in the third spot. And I think the 7 of Jack Lewis, fourth. And the 26, Casey Reagan, fifth. Real quick, your top 10 out of the Interceptor class. In first, it says the 911 of Christiania Nold out of Azale. Second would be the 651 of Ortanic Mikkel. Third would be the 88 George Ludke out of Midlothian. Fourth, the 69 of Jim Moon out of Grand Prairie. Fifth, 88 Randy Kubitz out of Waxahachie. Sixth, 64 of Richard Kubitz out of Waxahachie. Seventh, the 88 of Weston Williamson out of Waxahachie. Eighth, the 33 of Tyler Ludke out of Midlothian. Ninth, 43 of Caden Hale out of Waxahachie. 10th, says Landon Campbell out of Rockwall, but I don't think Landon's here tonight. Next up, we got the Thunder Bombers, Thunder Cars, whatever you want to call them, out here on the track. On the pole position, you're going to have the 42 of Jenny Job out of Bedford. Jenny is sponsored by Glass Racing and her own wallet. Outside of her is going to be a 33S of Nathan Brand. Nathan is sponsored by Brands Automotive, N-Tire, and Gray Wolf Automotive. Inside of row number 2, the 72 of Ben Brand. Sponsored by Baker Automotive, Melissa Workman, and also N-Tire. Outside row number 2 is going to be the 5JX of David Johnson out of Eustis. I believe that's sponsored by Larson's Marine. And on the back row, all by himself, will be the 88 of George Lukey out of Midlothian, sponsored by Lutke Fireworks. And while we're waiting to go green, we'll run down the top 10 of your Thunder cars. In first place, the A2 of Michael Pataki out of Maybank. Second, be Nathan, the 7 of Nathan Gona out of Ennis. Third to be Gerald Larson Sr. of the 5J out of Eustis. Fourth to be the 72, Jeff Bird out of Dallas. Fifth, 14, Clinton Birdwell out of Palmer. 6, Peyton Bowles in the 40 out of Italy. 7th, Dawson Stewart in the 34X out of Kaufman. 8th, 13 of Blake McHenrick out of Ferris. 9th, 44 of Scott Bridges out of Ennis. 10th, 34 of Josh Brand out of Gun Barrel. That is your top 10 that is already locked into tonight's A main event for your Thunder stocks, Thunder bombers, Thunder cars. Whatever name you want to call them, they are Thunders. Looks like we're still trying to get them lined up here. The 33S, Nathan Brand, should be sitting on the outside of the pole of Jenny Job. The lights are out. We're going to let them go, and here we go. Here comes Ben Brand shooting up the middle. Ben Brand going to take the lead away, coming out turn number 2. Jenny Joe falls back to the 2 spot, 33S. Nathan Brand in the 3rd spot. Here comes that 88 of George Lukey. He's going to make a move, take that 3rd spot away from Brand. George trying to find a way around the 42 of Jenny Job. Now he's going to shoot it down to the inside, going into turn number 3. That 100 miles an hour, it looked like. Does a little slide up and a little spin around in turn number 4. Keeps on the gas, keeps it running, gets it spun back around. Parts falling off the car over there in turn number 4. Something came off down there in turn number 4 of the 88 car of Lukey. Going to get that picked up so nobody kicks it up in there and gets somebody hurt. Getting them stacked back up. Ben Brand at 72 is going to be out there on the point. And Green's on, foot's on the floor. Ben Brand going to lead him through turns 3 and 4. Looks like Nathan Brand at 33S going to sneak by Joe for that 2nd spot. Remember the 34, Josh Brand being out there when we started this thing. But and George Lukey loses the right rear wheel going through turn 3 and 4. Wheel up outside the track over there. That's going to throw a caution. Anyway, what I was saying, was that 34 Jay? Was that 34 out here to start this race? I don't think he was he? Either way, he magically appeared out here somewhere. But either way, that's Josh Brand at 34, and he's already locked into the feature as well, so he doesn't even count in this race. Out there just playing, I guess. Looks like George Lukey going to have to leave on a hook. I'm assuming probably broke a right rear axle there or broke the wheel off, one or the other. I'll run through your top 10 of the Thunder cars real quick one more time. Starting from first, 82, Michael Pataki. 7, Nathan Gona. 5J, Gerald Larson Sr. 4th, Jeff Bird in the 72. 5th, Clinton Birdwell in the 14th. 6th, Peyton Bowles in the 40. 7th, 34X, Dawson Stewart. 8th, Blake McHenrick in the 13. 9th, 44, Scott Bridges. And 10th, Josh Brand in the 34. Those will be the top starting 10 in your feature, this Thunder Stock feature race. The rest of these cars will fall in behind how they finish in this one. All right, looks like we got them stacked back up. Not exactly sure who's in the 34 car, but Supposed to be Josh Brand. I'm not 100% sure that's who is in there. And if it is Josh Brand, he's already locked in the top 10. Does not count. But here we go. Ben Brand in the 72 says, let's go. Let's get this race over with. Leading them out of turn number 4. But here comes the 33S, Nathan Brand. Then the 42, Jenny Jobe. That's your 3 cars left in this Thunder Stock Heat Race. Here on championship night. 3 times the points tonight. Nathan Brand starting to get a little more comfortable in this car as he's making a run for Ben Brand. Two laps left to go for the 72. Ben Brand, 33S. Nathan Brand still trying to chase him down, standing right there on his back bumper. Jenny Jobe in the 42, sitting there in the 3rd spot. White flag is going to be in there this time by for Ben Brand in the 72 machine. Flagman's got the checker flag in hand, and here comes Ben Brand out turn number 4 down that front straightaway. 72, Ben Brand. 33S, Nathan Brand, and the 42 of Jenny Jobe. Finishing 1, 2, 3 in that Thunder Stock Heat Race. Kids riding the bus, if you are not already out in general admission parking lot, you need to get there right now. Everybody wave to the kiddos going by, riding in the school bus for intermission here. Getting a ride around the Big O Speedway. while we're under mission, go down there and check out the concession stand. They got some food and drinks down there for you. So if you're getting hungry or thirsty, go check it out while the kiddos are having fun on the school bus. Like they don't ride it enough during the week. I guess they don't get to ride around a dirt track, just dirt roads. Y'all wave, scream, holler. There's wave, scream, and holler. I can hear them all the way up here in the tower. Hey, hey, hey.
I guess they don't get to do that.
Yeah, I guess the kids don't get to scream and holler and hang their arms out the window during the regular school bus hours. All right, get your 50-50 tickets out. $93 to the winner tonight. Get your yellow 50-50 tickets out.
Get whatever you want.
I normally get a kid to draw our 50-50, but all the kids are on the school bus, so we got this young man over here in the front row. What's your name?
Raymond.
Butch Norris.
Butch Norris? Someone...
He doesn't like the sound of
You related to Chuck Norris? Oh, okay. All right, we at Butch. How old are you? 71 years old. Butch Norris out here enjoying the races tonight. He drew us a ticket out. If you have ticket 558-808, 558-808. Pretty sure everybody did, didn't they?
No, because Tracy had some out.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. Oh, she said she's got 558 too.
I gave her some, and then I had to give her another roll because she already saw some more.
So we're looking for 558-808. I see somebody running down the stairs and waving their hand like, me, it's me, it's me. $93.
And we're doing this early tonight, so all you have to do is buy one.
Oh, this is with McKendrick. She owes me $93, I think.
It's not mine. I'm just collecting it.
Oh, she just collected. 558-808. All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Wanda Cheney.
Wanda Cheney, you are a winner of $93 tonight.
There's your money.
That young man right there drew your ticket out.
You can go hug his neck. There you go.
There you go. All right, looks like we got some late models in the staging lane, so I guess I need to make my way back to the tower. There is only a few of the Jimmy Allard Classic shirts left. We got some adult smalls and youth mediums left, and that's it? We got some small and medium adults and some youth mediums left, and that is it. So you want a Jimmy Allard Classic shirt, go down there and check it out. Down there at the general admission window. All right, out here on the track, we have the non-winner late model series. On the pole, the 88, Richard Kubitz. Outside, ZZX, Kara Langley. Inside row 2, 56, Jeff Tilley. Outside the 2 of George Lukey. Inside row number 3, ZZ, Sloppy Hog. Outside 00Z of Trey Langley. Right now, looks like the 56, Jeff Tilley's going out front. But here comes the 2 of George Lukey. Pushing hard, goes over the top of turn number 2. George Lukey gets a little high. Going through 1 and 2, trying to pass for the lead, and he takes it over the top of turn number 2. Lights out, Tilley back on the gas. Here comes the ZZ Sloppy Hog up into that second spot. You got the 88 Richard Kubitz in third. 00Z Trey Langley in fourth. Now here comes the number 2, moved up into the fifth spot. George Lukey. Lukey running that low side, slides up in front of Trey Langley. Langley had to get on the brakes. Car didn't want to turn going through turns 1 and 2. He slides all the way up to turn number 4. Keeps it down on the track, but right now you still have 56 Jeff Tilley out front with a ZZ Sloppy Hog working in that second spot, trying to find a way around. All these drivers on the track right now have not won a late model race in 2022. They're looking at to make their first. Jeff Tilley still holding off the ZZ, a Sloppy Hog. Greg Lukey, all kinds of squirrely down the back straightaway and loses it, spins it around on the back straightaway going into turn number 3 and going to pull out a yellow. That's the second yellow for George Lukey, and I think that's going to retire his night in this feature race. Jeff Tilley still showing the way around. ZZ and Sloppy Hog still sitting there in that second spot. Trey Langley scooted his way up to third in the 00Z. Tilley in that 56, starting to stretch the lead out. Langley starting to close ground on the back of the ZZ at Sloppy Hog. Kara Langley sitting in that 4th spot, 88. Richard Kubitz in 5th. Jeff Tilley getting further and further away from the ZZ of Sloppy Hog. The Sloppy Hog is losing distance from the 00C of Trey Langley as he is closing up ground, trying to find a way around. Langley loses a little bit of ground coming through turns 1 and 2. He's going to try to get back up on that top shelf, see if he can't make it back up. Meanwhile, that 56 of Tilley still out front. Flagman's got 2 laps left. 2 laps left for the 56 of Tilley. Tilley going to be taking the white flag this time by coming out of turn number 4. Sloppy Hog and the ZZ still in that second spot. Kubitz trying to find a way around. Langley back there to take over the 4th spot. Langley gets loose coming out turn 4. Looks like Kubitz going to go around the outside, but checker flag in the air. 56, Jeff Tilley, followed by the ZZ of Sloppy Hog and the 00Z of Trey Langley. Looks like the 88 Richard Kubitz may be able to hang on for the 4th spot, and he does, followed by the ZZX of Kara Langley. Well, first time 2022 winner is going to be your 56, Jeff Tilley. All right, give it up, 56C, Jeff Tilley. He can hear you. Well, Jeff, there's not a trophy girl, so I'm going to have to be your trophy girl, or you just take the trophy and go take your picture over there, buddy.
Sounds better.
All right, Jeff, is this your Is this your first win of your career or just the 2022 season?
I haven't raced in about 5 years, so this is the first time out in 5 years, and my son Cooper let me race the car tonight, so I told him the old man could still do it, so I think the car was pretty good.
Well, you definitely proved. All right, you looked good out there, and I believe Cooper won the last race, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago out here.
2 weeks ago he did, so yeah, car's running good, and yeah, just get him some more laps, and maybe next year I'll bring a car down myself.
You got any sponsors you want to thank on this car?
Yeah, I'd love to thank my dad, Nationwide Transportation out of Omaha, Nebraska, and S&H Tire out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. Longtime supporters of the Tilley Racing family. My dad's been racing since 1968, so we've been going at it a while.
All right, give it up once again. 56, Jeff Tilley. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. The next race tonight will be the Hornet class right here. In pole position right here, we have Miss Aubrey Kidd from Princeton, Texas. Number 2 spot, we have Jordan Gomez from Roy City, Texas. Number 3 spot right there, we have Gerald Larson III from Eustis, Texas. Number 4, we have Kaylee Hager from Crandall, Texas. Number 5 spot, we have Kaylee Gadsden from Weatherford, Texas. That'll be your Hornet feature class right here.
Thank you for that, Jim. Announcing our lineup. This is our Hornet feature right here. 6 cars. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong thing here. 5 cars. Aubrey the Kid in that 08K on the pole. I wasn't here last week as I was attending the Lone Star 600, but she informed to tell me she took a little tumble over turn 1 and 2 last weekend. She was trying to be like me because a couple years ago I took the bug over the top of 1 and 2, but she didn't do it as good as me because she didn't land on all fours and keep going like I did. Lights are out. It's going to be up to Ari the Kid to get this one started right there in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Oh, she said, let's go right now. Oh, she gets a little loose coming out of turn 4. Now here comes Jordan Gomez up the inside. Jordan Gomez in that 90D taking the lead away. Oh, we got the 9 of Kaylee Hager getting loose coming through turn number 2. 150 of Gerald Larson getting into her. Yellow came out on that one. That should be a complete restart. Not sure what was up with Aubrey on that one, but car started stuttering a little bit, it sounded like. Who won last weekend? Huh? And Jordan Gomez takes a huge jump on that one. Gonna have to restart this one again. Woo, we almost had a collision on the front straightaway. Was everybody else holding their breath too? Because I was. All right, let's see if we can keep these cars together on the front row and start this race in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Lights are out again. All these kiddos itching to jump on that gas pedal and go fast. There we go. We got us a good start that time. Aubrey the kid getting on the gas, coming out, turn number 4, but here comes Jordan Gomez on the outside. Oh, Aubrey the kid gets loose coming out of turn 2. Now here comes the 0 of Callie Gaston shooting all the way up from the back, and then she's going to take the lead over coming out of turn number 4. I guess Gomez and the kid got together on the back straightaway. I see some plastic hanging off the back of Gomez's car. Gomez getting all kind of square down the back straightaway, takes a little loop around. That's going to bring out the yellow. Tough break for Jordan Gomez, as I believe Jordan Gomez even won last weekend, so that means he won 3 in a row. Jordan Gomez, tough break as he's going to take it to the pits. Won 3 in a row in Heartbreak Hotel tonight. Well, it looks like he may be taking it to the hot pit, so maybe just got a flat tire, going to get changed out. I believe he has 2 laps to make that happen. Oh, I guess the crew guy said, you're good, go back out. So here he comes. Everything looks good on the car from what I can see, so he should still be back in this thing. He's going to start it on the back now. That's going to put the 0 of Callie Gaston out front on the point. Callie and Keely. Callie and Keely. I'm getting these 2 names mixed up here. Or I haven't, but I'm almost doing it. Trying to get Jordan shuffled back to the back there and get the rest of the car stacked up like they should be. I see the 0 of Callie Gaston out there telling that 9 of Keely Haggard, back up, you're supposed to be behind me. She is correct, because that 0 should be out front by herself. They should be doubling up behind her. I think the lights are fixing to go out, maybe? Yep, lights are out. It's up to Callie to get on the gas whenever she's ready to go. Got Keely sneaking up there. We got Gerald Larson. I was going to take you all right now. That is going to be a no start. Oh, please don't. Get on the brakes. Get on the brakes. Gerald Larson got a little antsy on that one. Number 9, Keely Haggard said, I ain't worried about that yellow. We're going to keep on going. Hey, Flagman, turn the yellow on. Turn the yellow on. Dave, turn the yellow on. All right, now we got the yellow on. But, you know, the green wasn't on either. There was just no lights on. That number 9 of Kaylee Haggard, she just don't want to fall behind that 0. Trying to get them stacked back up over here. See Ryan Miller over there on the back straightaway. He's going to stop him over there and tell him, hey, stay behind the leader. Got the wrecker out there to take some of them out. We're just going to roadblock turn number 3 over there. Gerald Larson pulling off into the pits. I'm pretty sure he had a flat. Well, okay, well, I don't know what's going on.
What are they saying, David?
All right, of course, that's the Hornet class is the kids class. They're stopping them all back there. They're going to run the eco mods first. They're going to explain to all the kiddos how these restarts work, because they are supposed to be single out front, double behind. So they're going to try to get them lined out back there. They're going to run the eco mod feature real quick, and then we'll go right back to that Hornet class.
All right, on the Eco Limited Mod feature here, you have in a pole position right there Lane Skinner from Corsicana. Number 2, you have Henry Harrison from Crandall, Texas. Number 3, you have Ricky Slack from Ennis, Texas. Number 4, you have Josh Baker. Number 5, you have Charlie Adler in Scurry, Texas in the 97 car. Number 6, you've got Devin Bowles from Italy, Texas in the 4D. Number 7, you got James Riddle from Crandall, Texas in the 14 car. Number 8, you got Josh Brand from Trinidad, Texas in the 34J. Number 9 spot, you have Jordan Ramsey from Crandall, Texas in the 12 car. Number 10 spot, you have Tyler Mulhead from Maybank, Texas in the 24T car. 11 spots, you've got Kenneth Burnett from Palestine, Texas in a 68 car. Number 12, you have Justin Mitchell from Kemp, Texas in an 81J. In the 13 spot, you have Gerald Larson from Eustis, Texas in car number 42. Number 14 spot, you have Brendan Harrison from Ennis, Texas in a 45 car. In the 15 car, in number 15 spot, you have David Jones, Jacksonville, Texas in the 5J. And on the bottom right there, you have 16 spot is James Haggard from Crandall, Texas.
And we're on the loud pedal, and Lane Skinner, your last week Eco Mod winner. Lead them down to turn number 1, but here comes Henry Harrison up the inside, 3, 4 wide coming out turn number 2. We got them bunched up everywhere. Ricky Slack shooting up there. He's going to try to take over that. 97. Charlie Otto going to take a loop around down there in turn number 3. That's going to bring out the yellow. Whoo, them boys are racing. I don't know if y'all noticed, but that 22T of Tyler Muirhead started at 10th, and he was already shooting up to the 4th spot on the first lap. We're going to have to restack these guys back up. I believe they did count that 1 lap for the first lap, so it's going to be a single out front, double behind, with Lane Skinner out there on the point. Flagman saying one more time around. Lights should be going out on that back straightaway. It's going to be up to Lane Skinner. Anytime that light goes out, he can hit the gas pedal whenever he feels free and ready. Lights out, up to Lane Skinner right now. He said, let's go. Lane Skinner going to ring it around the top side, coming out turn number 4. Henry Harrison second spot. James Riddle sitting right there on the 3rd and the 14. Pushes Henry up a little bit, going turn number 2. Squeezes on around. Here comes Devin Bowles, the 4D, 22T, Muirhead. No, we got James Ramsey going around turn number 3 now. Collecting the 5J of David Jones. He's going to bring out another yellow. Lights are out again. Here we go. Lane Skinner leading around, but here comes that 14 of James Riddle. Lane Skinner on the high side, Riddle on the low side. Lane Skinner got the run off the top side, but side by side on the back straightaway. Looks like Lane pulls it a little bit ahead going to turn number 3. Riddle still going to work that low side. Here comes Tyler Muirhead, 3 wide, coming through turn 4. Muirhead on the bottom side. We got battles all over the track right now. Right now, he's still got the young gun, Lane Skinner, at number 9 out front. Here comes that 4D of Devin Bowles. He's done snuck his way up to the 4 spot. Right behind the 087 of Henry Harrison. 81J, Justin Mitchell. He's working his way up through there, too. We got him scattered on the back straightaway. We got Ramsey and Jones back there on the back straightaway. Looks like the 45, Brendan Harrison, may have got involved in it, too. He's pulled down here to the infield. Not sure what happened on that one. I'm not sure what the point system goes by. Brendan Harrison getting pushed off over there in turn number 3. Lights are out. Lane Skinner said, all right, let's go. Lane Skinner going to rail around the top. James Riddle shooting right back down to the inside, but Lane Skinner going to get the run off. Going to lead him down to turn number 1. Riddle going to keep working that low side. Henry Harrison sitting in that 3rd spot. Oh, Lane Skinner gets a little high coming out of turn number 2. Now the drag race down the back straightaway. Riddle still going low. Lane staying high. Here comes Muirhead. Bowles. Lane Skinner still holding on to that lead. Bowles and Muirhead all over the backside of Henry Harrison. Here comes Bowles, going to shoot up. Thought he was going to shoot down the inside, not quite. Muirhead, he's still working that low side. Here comes the 81J and Justin Mitchell trying to get in the mix-up. We got a battle for 4-car battle for 3rd right now. Right now, you still got the young gun, 9 of Lane Skinner out front. 14, James Riddle in that 2nd spot. Here comes Tyler Muirhead. Tyler Muirhead going to take over that third spot. He's going to slide right up in front of Henry Harrison. Now here comes Devin Bowles. He's going to shoot up the inside. Devin Bowles going to dive it down the inside through turns 3 and 4. Muirhead up there in that third line. Now here comes the 81J, Justin Mitchell. He's trying to find a lane around. Oh, Mitchell gets a little high going through turn number 2. Almost loses it over top. Brings it back down. Gets back on the gas, but here we come. Lane Skinner, Riddle, Muirhead, Harrison, Bowles, Mitchell, then Slack, then Burnett. Bowles gets a little loose coming through 3 and 2. Turn number 2. Justin Mitchell sneaks on by now. Justin Mitchell takes that spot away from Bowles. Bowles falls back, tries to regather and recoup. Looks like Bowles having some issues. Now here comes Ricky Slack around the outside of Bowles. Here comes Muirhead. Muirhead has now ran down to second place with 14 car James Riddle. Oh, we got one over the top. I believe that was Ramsey. Jordan Ramsey goes over the top of turn 3 and 4, hits a tire back there. I see a little flamage going on back there. Looks like he's trying to crank it back up. Tough break for Ramsey as he's usually running pretty good out here. He's already got him a feature win out here at Big O. Having a few issues out here tonight. I think that will retire Ramsey as he is pulling it to the pits. Still got the young gun, Lane Skinner out front. Second place, 14, James Rill. He chooses the inside. Here's that 22T of Muirhead. He's worked his way up from that 10th spot up into third. He's going to start off on the high side. Lane Skinner is your points leader coming into this championship night. Ahead of Henry Harrison in the 087 by 73 points, but this is a triple points night. Anything can happen. Lights are out, up to Skinner, and he said, let's go. And there goes Rill jumping back down the inside. Muirhead's going to fall. Skinner on the top side. Muirhead pushes a little bit coming through 4. Lane going to get the run off the top side, laid it down to turn number 1. Riddle still on that low side trying to work that on the bottom. Oh, we got Burnett over the top. He slams into the tire in turn number 2. Keith Burnett up and over the top of turn number 2. Catches the tires and part of the wall. He backs it up, puts it in drive, and it looks like he's going to drive it right off of there. Maybe he's not hurt. Looks like we've had enough cautions. We're going to a single file restart. Lights are out. Lane Skinner puts his foot in the floor. James Riddle immediately shoots down to the inside. Muirhead rounded out the top side. Lane Skinner side by side down that front straightaway. Lane Skinner going to get the run off the top turn number 2. Here comes Tyler Muirhead. He's going to try to follow him too. James Riddle still working that inside line. Here comes Justin Mitchell in the 4th spot. Now Riddle falls back to the 3rd, right there at the line as Muirhead. He makes his way around. Tyler Muirhead in the hunt for the young gunner, Lane Skinner. Lane Skinner still holding on to that lead. Muirhead makes a little bobble. 2 laps to go. Muirhead now falls back to the 3rd spot. Muirhead rails around the top turn 1 and 2. Takes a 2 spot back from Riddle. Muirhead going to dive it down in the middle of turns 3 and 4. See if there's anything there. 1 lap to go for the number 9 of Lane Skinner. Still got a battle going on for that 2nd spot. Mitchell sitting there in the 4. Muirhead diving it in hard, turn 3 and 4. Coming out, turn number 4, the checker flag. Number 9, Lane Skinner, followed by 22T. Tyler Muirhead in the 14, James Riddle, 087, Henry Henderson. And then the 81J of Justin Mitchell round out the top 5. There you go. Y'all see him get out. Number 9, young man, Lane Skinner taking the feature win, the Eco Limiteds. Also taking the championship points as he was already leading it coming in. All right, Lane. I was out racing myself last weekend, so I wasn't getting to announce, and I heard you won. I'm like, man, I've been watching this kid race for a while, and I've yet to be able to interview him. So, hey, congratulations. Now you got your 2nd win out here, and I'm finally here to interview you. What do you think about the track tonight? What do you think about winning this points championship?
The track was a little difficult, but I figured it out after a couple laps. It's awesome to win the point series.
Is this your first time to win the points championship?
For the Eco, yes. Thunder car as well.
Won the Thunder cars. When did you do that? A couple years ago? Last year? What?
Year before last.
Year before last. And how old are you?
14.
14 years old. Lane Skinner winning the championship of the Eco Limiteds out here tonight and getting a 2nd feature win out here. How many wins do you have in this Eco?
3.
So you have 3 wins total. I guess I wasn't here the first time or your 2nd time, but I'm here for your 3rd one. But hey, any sponsors you want to thank real quick on this car?
J&L Construction, Corsicana Opry House, TKT Landscaping, and my mom and dad.
All right. Hey, congratulations again, sir. 14-year-old, number 9, Lane Skinner, your Eco Mod Points Championship and feature winner for the night. All right, we got the Hornets coming back out. I think they're going to restart them how they came off the track with the 00 out front of Callie Gaston. Oh, what? Jordan Gomez was turning left, but the car's not turning. I'm not sure. It looks like he may have something broken on the front end of that car. Well, I don't know what happened. Well, everything looks happy on the car now, so not sure what happened on that start of that race, but I saw him turning left, but the car didn't want to go. Lights are out once again. Callie Gaston said, all right, I'm going to be putting my foot on the floor. Number 9, Keely Haggard. Then the 08K, Aubrey the Kid in the 3rd spot. Here comes Jordan Gomez trying to find a way around. Oh, Keely Haggard taking a little tumble over the top of turn number 2. Just hopped right on over. Not really taking a tumble. I said that one wrong. That probably was scary for mama out there. Keely still sitting up there on the top of turn 2. I wouldn't have thought the car would have died from that one, but maybe it did. Can't get it restarted. Got the push truck pushing Keely Haggard off over there. Maybe that's why she went over top. Maybe the car died and she couldn't turn it. I think the car's running. Yeah, okay, that car's running. She is back going again. She's going to circle around, jump back on the tail of this one. That moves the 08K of Aubrey the Kid in that 2nd spot. Jordan Gomez in the 90D sitting in 3rd. Like I said, I believe that 90D of Jordan Gomez has 3 wins in a row out here now. I wasn't out here last week, but I'm pretty sure he picked up the win last week as well. Lights are out, up to Callie Gaston to get this one back started again, and here she goes. Getting on that loud pedal. Here comes Jordan Gomez shooting up the inside, going to take over that 2nd spot away from Aubrey the Kid. Here comes the 9. Keely Haggard going to try to make up some ground after going over the top of 1-2. Got Gerald Larson right there in that 150 car doing everything he can do. Meanwhile, Kylie Gaston stretching that lead on out there. Gomez still sitting in that second spot. Callie Gaston just steadily stretching that lead out. Aubrey the Kid is your points leader coming into this event. Jordan Gomez sitting in the third spot in your points. But Callie Gaston running out of everyone's life in this one. Oh, and Jordan Gomez gets a little loose coming through turns 4. Aubrey the Kid, the 08K comes on around. Aubrey the Kid taking over that second spot. Oh, Callie Gaston almost gets into the side of Larson. Able to slam the brakes, keep off of him, and get by him and put Larson a lap down. Aubrey the Kid trying to run away from Gomez. Not sure how many points you get for what position, but I know it is 3 times the points tonight. Two laps left for the 00 of Kylie Gaston as she's going around Keely Haggard, putting Keely down a lap. Aubrey the Kid trying to run away from Gomez. Looks like Haggard's having some issues coming through turn number 4. White flag lap for Gaston. Aubrey the Kid railing out turn number 4, last lap for her. Here comes the 90D, Gomez in third. But here comes your Hornet feature winner coming out turn number 4, the 00 of Kylie Gaston. Second 08K of Aubrey the Kid, and then the 90D of Jordan Gomez. These kids don't know what to do with all these popos out here on the track. Get Kylie over here, do a little interview with her. Trying to get Aubrey the Kid to come over here as well because she did take the points championship in the Hornet class. All right, she can hear you. Give it up for the 00, Kylie Gaston, your Hornet feature winner. Whatever you want to do. Okay. You want me to be your trophy girl? Some family Her hair was not right for that picture.
That's my first win.
Wait, what did you just tell me, Kelly?
That was my first win.
Hello, Callie's first win. Hey, come here. You ain't done talking to me yet. How old are you?
14.
14 years old. Got your first Hornet feature win. Hello. Hello. All right. You a little excited about it?
It feels great to win.
And you got you a trophy about as tall as you are.
I know.
You took off and you were gone. Wasn't anybody even your same zip code. But congratulations to Aubrey as well. As Aubrey in the 08K. She is your points championship winner in the Hornet class. But hey, any sponsors you want to thank real quick, if you can remember them? Well, she would have at least like to thank her dad.
Thank you.
Okay, I helped you out on that one. But hey, give it up one more time. 00, Kylie Gaston, your Hornet feature winner. I guess Aubrey didn't come over here. I was going to interview her as well because she is your points winner. Oh, she's coming down here. She's your points winner. They said you are slow. But give it up, she can hear you. Aubrey the Kid, 08K, you're the Hornet Points Championship winner here at Big O Speedway 2022. Aubrey, what do you think about being the champion out here at Big O Speedway?
It's great.
It's great. Is this your first time to be a points champion?
Yes, I was second place last season.
Well, you know, I know the last few races that I was out here, you had some issues with this car that seemed to be back on point tonight, though.
Yes, it is.
Well, hey, congratulations once again. I know you got a lot of fans up here. Any sponsors you want to thank real quick?
I would like to thank all my sponsors, but I dedicate this season to my Nana who passed earlier this season.
All right. Her Nana, dedicated to her, points champion. Give it up one more time. Aubrey the Kid, the 08K Hornet points champion for Big O Speedway 2022. Jim, go ahead and call that line up for the interceptor, please, sir.
All right, on the interceptors right here. At Copos, I got in pole position right toward Tannick McHale in the 651 car. In the second spot right there, I got George Leducky in the 88 car. Number 3 spot is Jim Moon right there, the number 1 car. Number 4 spot is Richard Kubiks in the 69 car. Number 5 spot is Kyle Daughtery from 25 car. Number 6 hole right there, I got Bobby High in the 0 car. Number 7 spot is Manger in the 11 car. Number 8 is going to be James Lewis in the 7 car. Number 9 is going to be Casey Reagan from the 26 car. Number 10 is going to be Donata Kubiks from the 911 car. And number 11 is going to be Dawson Stewart from the 3113 car.
All right. This one's going to be a little harder to decipher who the points winner might actually be. Because most of the people that were in the top 10 ain't driving this car tonight, so I think they switch cars and rent these cars out, stuff like that. So the 911 that is in this race is not who was driving the car. But the 651 of Ortanic Mikhail in the second spot is in the 651 tonight, so maybe he could pull this one off. Well, actually, I'm sitting there looking at the points. Ortanic, since the first place car is not actually there, or the person driving it, that puts Ortanic in the first place position. And Ortanic is like almost 600 points ahead of third place, so there's no possible way they can catch them. So Ortanic is starting this race off as your Interceptor points champion. Ortanic is right there on the pole position. Lights are out. And we are on the gas. Jim Moon shoots it down to the inside right off the start. It looks like he's going to lead it down that front straight into turn number 1. Ortanic slides up in front of George Lukey. Jim Moon sliding up too, trying to get in front of Ortanic. Ortanic all over the back bumper of Jim Moon. Ortanic getting a little high. He's going to shoot it, pull it back down. He's going to try to shoot underneath Jim Moon, coming down front straightaway. Not quite enough. Jim Moon still holding on to the lead. Oh, and George Lukey goes up and over, spins it right in front of the field, but luckily everybody missed him. Ortanic giving Jim a little shot in the shorts coming through turns 3 and 4. Moon gets a little loose. Still keeps it under control. But now we got the 11 of Manger getting loose coming through 3 and 4. He gets it looped back around, shoots up to the infield, gets back on the track. George Lukey's back out here on the track. He is a lap down at this point. So really in the third spot is a 69 of Richard Kubitz. We got him spread all over the track right now. They're putting the 911 of Donata Kubitz down a lap. Ortanic Mikhail still all over the back door of the number 1 of Jim Moon. I know it looks like George Lukey in the 88's in third, but he is actually a lap down. So your third place car is that orange 69 of Richard Kubitz. They starting to get spread all over. It's hard to keep track of who's where. Jim Moon shoots underneath, slides back up, down the back straightaway, putting Manger in that number 11 car lap down. Ortanic running up on the backside, Jim Moon. Just waiting for a mistake by Moon so he can take advantage of it. Moon gets a little loose coming out turn number 2. Ortanic gives him a little bump going to 3. Jim Moon, he's shooting down to the bottom side again. Ortanic around the top side. Ortanic gets a shot in the shorts again. Jim Moon couldn't quite get it cut down to try to shoot underneath. Now Moon in the middle, Ortanic up top. Ortanic trying to come around the outside. Ortanic gets cut off by a 26 of Casey Reagan. Oh, now we got 2 cars hung together. Oh, cars flying off the backside turns 1 and 2. Moon and Reagan get hung up together. Ortanic flies around. George Lukey is the one that flew off the track, and he's back, popped right back on the track. Still going. Now Ortanic is way out front. Followed by the 69 of Richard Kubitz. And I believe Jim Moon is in third at this point, in the number 1 car. I'm going to have to go to my live timing because I don't know who's where at this point. Oh, we got Moon spinning out over there. Or at least he was collected with the 13C. Well, that's just making it even worse looking at this thing. Well, apparently some transponders hadn't been working either, because Ortanic McHale in the 651 is your leader. But if you go to live timing on my race pass, it says he's 7 laps down already. It's not sure what's happening there, but the 651 of Ortanic McHale is your leader at this point. The 69 of Richard Kubiks is in second. The number 1 of Jim Moon in third. Looks like the 25 of Kyle Daughtry's in fourth, and the 0 of Bobby Highs in fifth. Then it should be the number 7 of Jack Lewis, because I know the 88 of George Lukey is a lap down. They got scattered all over there, and it got pretty confusing. Trying to get everybody situated out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, because I thought Jim Moon was further up than that, but hey, whatever. We're going to let it go like that. Flagman says, next time by, we going green. Lights out. Ortanic says, let's go. Here comes Jim Moon. Oh, Manger cuts Jim Moon off on the inside. Jim Moon is tags Manger coming out turn number 4. Spins Manger around. Manger gets back on the gas, though, spins it around, keeps it going. Right now, you got the 651, Ortanic McHale out front, but here comes the 69 of Richard Kubitz, charging hard in that second spot. 25 Kyle Daughtry sitting in third. Oh, the 0 of Bobby High gets to the side of 88 of George Lukey. Ortanic still holding on the lead. 2 laps left to go. 2 laps left for the 69 Richard Kubitz to try to make something happen. Manger getting loose, coming out of 4 again, having to cut through the infield. White flag in the air for the 651 of Ortanic McHale. Ortanic coming up on the 911 of Donata. Kubitz, he's going to shoot underneath. Richard's going to shoot over the top. Coming through 3 and 4. Oh, and Ortanic pushes coming out of turn number 4, side by side. Oh, Richard Kubitz going to take the checker flag. Followed by the 651 Ortanic McHale. And then the 25 Kyle Daughtry. The 0 Bobby High. I think. I got so confused in that one. I ain't gonna lie. All right, give it up. He can hear you. 69, Richard Kubitz taking your Popo feature win.
That's awesome.
All right, Richard, you were just sitting there telling me last week you got, come up here. All right, that'll work. All right, last week, late non-winner feature win as well. Now here you are, victory lane with the Interceptor. What are you thinking about it?
It's awesome, man. I just love being out here, and this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Interceptor class. It gets kind of rowdy out there with you guys. I see a little bumping and banging going on, but hey, it looks like y'all are having a blast out there. I just want to see some cop car lights on all these cars.
We're working on it. We are. We're getting ready to put some on, especially in the off season. We're going to be lighting up a bunch of these cars and stuff. It'll be pretty cool.
I mean, they are Interceptors. They should have police car lights on it. Right, fans? They should have police car lights.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey, who do you want to thank on this car real quick?
I want to thank R&D Automotive, my wife Donata, Big O Speedway. We got Jim and George and stuff giving us this opportunity and stuff and bringing this class out here. So it's a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun with it.
All right, man. Congratulations once again. 69, Richard Kubitz, your Interceptor feature winner. We're going to get Ortanic up here real quick. Ortanic, hello. Ortanic is your points champion. Hey, Ortanic, you can put your car up here whenever he moves. Ortanic said, get out my way, I'm the points champion. Give it up, Ortanic Mikhail, 651, your Interceptor Popo points champion. Hey, is this your first championship?
No, sir.
What you won points championship in?
I think late models.
What? Wait, you think?
I just don't remember that well.
Where are you at in the points and late models this season?
I think I'm third. I'm third.
Hello. He said he thinks he's third. Either way, who do you want to thank on this car real quick? And congratulations again on the points championship. I know you had a blast in this Interceptor class. I've interviewed you up here in Interceptors and in late models, so you've been up here a few times. You're definitely not scared of this victory lane pad.
Yeah, I would like to thank my mom and dad for sucking so much.
Does your mom race too?
No, my mom, she's good. Just my dad sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, his car says you suck.
Well, that's wrong. I prove it to him.
All right, you got any sponsors real quick?
No, just my mom, my dad, and Gramps.
All right, hey, give it up one more time. 651 Ortanic Mikhail, your Interceptor points champion.
All right, y'all, the next race we have for you this evening will be the Texas Wing Modifieds. In a pole position right there, we have Mark Zoller out of Rocket, Texas, in the car 64. Number 2 spot, we have Darrell Williams out of Edgewood, Texas, in 22. In a 3 spot, we have David Munden from Corsicana in the 42 car. Number 4, we have Steve Adrian from Grand Prairie, Texas, in the 75 car. Number 5 spot right there, we have Dale Wester from Oville, Texas, in a 43 car. Number 6 spot, we have Nick Cooper from Alvarado in the 77 car. Number 7 spot, you have Matt Wester from Red Oak, Texas, in a number 2 car. Number 8 spot, you have Avent Schnitz from the 90 car. Number 9 spot, you have Cody Kimming from Waxahachie, Texas, in a 27 car. Number 10 spot, you have Jed Jones from Flint, Texas, in a 1X. And rounding off in the number 11 spot, you have Caden Snippler from Abrian, Texas, in an 8X car.
All right, flagman said next time by, we're going green in the middle of turn 3 and 4. It's going to be up to the 64, Mark Zoller, and the 22, Darrell Williams on that front row. Oh, the 75, Steve Adrian's up there on that front row, but Mark Zoller said, let's go! He's going to lead him down in the turn number 1. Mark Zoller leading him around. Steve Adrian in that second spot, but it's 3 wide for that second spot. You got Munden and Cooper. Still 3 wide for that second spot coming out turn 2. But here comes the 77, Nick Cooper. Nick Cooper shoots out turn 2 like out of a cannon. Running up on the high side, but still it looks like Zoller leading. But here comes Cooper flying down that front straightaway. Now we got a battle going on for the 3rd spot, but here comes Cooper in the 77. Nick Cooper takes the lead away from Zoller. Side by side for the 3rd spot between Munden and Adrian. Zoller still holding on to that lead. Zoller going to slide on up to the top side now. Block off the line that Nick Cooper's been running. He goes low in 3 and 4. He likes the low side in 3 and 4, but he'll probably go high in 1 and 2, and he does. Oh, we got one spun around. I believe that's is that the A? No. Can't see the number on that one. I think it's the 1X at Jed Jones, I believe. Spun around in the middle of turn 3 and 4. I guess I missed it, but it looks like 27 and Cody Kimmig has already pulled off. I'll see him back there in the pits. Not sure what happened to him, but looks like we've got the 64 Zoller out front, 77 Nick Cooper in the 2nd spot, chooses the inside. 2W of Matt Wester on the outside in the 3rd spot. Lights are out. It's going to be up to Zoller to get this one started. And he's on the gas, and oh, we got a little bump in the bank coming out, turn number 4, and there goes Cooper, roundy round. And Cooper is off the track, so we should be staying green. And the yellow comes out. Cooper may have got a little assistance on that restart while we went yellow. Going to give, I believe that is going to still rotate him around to the backside. So that's going to put the 2W 2W Matt Wester's in the second spot. He's going to choose the inside. 75 Steve Adrian in third. Going to be on the outside. And the 42 David Munden. 43 Dale Wester.
Yeah, I'll take one.
You should have took it from the kid.
I know, I should have took it from the kid.
Free suckers, free suckers. Aubrey the kid's mama passing out free suckers.
Oh,
Aubrey's got free suckers too. What we got? This mine? Awesome, thank you. All right, green flag is in there. Zoller still out front. Then Wester. You got the two Westers battling out. Here comes Dale Wester up the inside, trying to take it away from Matt Wester for that second spot. Right now, you still got Mark Zoller out front. Dale Wester takes away the second spot from Matt Wester. Steve Adrian in fourth. Here comes David Munden in the fifth spot. Dale Wester singing that thing down the front straightaway, trying to run down that 64. Mark Zoller. Adrian trying to take that third spot away from Matt Wester. We got 1X Jed Jones spinning around again down there in 3 and 4. I believe that is Jed's second caution. Second unassisted caution. Not sure how the wing modified guys do it. They might have different rules they go by, but I know on normal classes you get 2 unassisted cautions in a feature race before you're asked to leave. But wing modified is the traveling series. They might have something a little different going on, but either way, we still got Zoller out front and the lights go out, so it's up to him to get this one started. We got Dale Wester in the second spot, followed by Steve Adrian. And we are going green, and Mark Zoller going to leave out turn number 4. Zoller goes to the high side, Dale Wester to the low side. We got Matt Wester sliding up the inside. Now we got the 90 of Avant Schnitz going around the outside. Avant Schnitz going to take several spots away. Oh, Matt Wester gets to Dale Wester, gets Wester a little loose. We got him beating and banging all over the track. We got Zoller still out front. Avant Schnitz takes over the second spot. Now Matt Wester's up the third. Now here comes Nick Cooper in that 77 that earlier had to rotate to the back side of the field. He is making his way back up there. Here he comes around the outside, going to take away the third from Matt Wester. Here comes Dale Wester up the inside. Dale Wester, Matt Wester, side by side, bumping and banging. Dale Wester bumps him up out of the way. He takes over the fourth spot. Meanwhile, Mark Zoller stretching the lead out while they're back here beating and banging. Dale Wester trying to take that third spot back away from Nick Cooper. Right now, Vaughn Schnitz, that 90 in that second spot, but he's got heat on his tail. Oh, Nick Cooper. Looks like Nick Cooper broke coming through turns 1 and 2. Slow rolling down the back straightaway. That's going to bring out the caution. And he takes right back off. Not sure what happened there. I'm willing to bet he went in the turn 2 there and it jumped out of gear. He had to get it stopped, get it kicked back in gear. Looks like he's got it back going, but he's going to rotate back around to the backside again. Still trying to get them lined up and situated. Flagman says one more time around. Lights will go out on that back straightaway. Lights are out. It's up to Zoller to get it started. Oh, we got Western getting a little jump, but he gets back off the gas and lets him go. So Zoller jumps out there. Mark Zoller. Oh, we got Avant Schnitz sliding up in front of Wester, taking over the 2 spot. Dale Wester trying to find a way back around now. Here comes Steve Adrian sneaking his way up through there. White flag lap. And we got a battle going on for the 2nd spot while Mark Zoller checks out on him. Last time through turns 3 and 4, Mark Zoller, the 64, is going to be your winner, followed by 75 Steve Adrian and the 90 of Ron Schnitz, then the 43 Dale Wester and the 2W of Matt Wester. Woo! There was some good racing going on in that one. All right, he can hear you. Give it up. 64, Mark Zoller, your Texas Wing Modified feature winner. Oh, I forgot he's got to get up there on top. He did this last time, too. It's kind of sketchy up there, ain't it, Mark? Superman. That wing looks kind of floppy up there, man. I'd be scared. All right, Mark. I think 2 weeks ago I was sitting right here talking to you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, fortunate and really on top of our game here of late. I just can't ask for much more. We locked up the championship. We won it on Jimmy Allard Classic night. I can't say how much that means to me as much as they've helped me throughout my career. It's also cool. I've never won a race in front of my mom, my nieces, girlfriend, all them together. It's just kind of an awesome deal.
Hey, man, congratulations once again. I know you couldn't see what was going on behind you, man, but there are 3, 4, 5 cars for second place back behind you. Meanwhile, you were taking on.
Yeah, we were just really good down here in 1 and 2. It had a lot of meat and a really big cushion, and it was kind of tiptoe down in 3 and 4. If you slid it in, you could get in the meat coming out of 4, and I don't know, it was just easy and fun to drive.
Hey, you got any sponsors you want to thank on this rig real quick?
Yes, sir. First and foremost, I got to thank Estes Family Racing, Claude Estes. Without him, I couldn't do it. D&W Towing, Allard Racing Engines, Custom Craft Exhibits, just everybody. I couldn't do it without him.
All right, man. Congratulations once again. Once again, 64, Mark Zolo, your Texas Wing Modified feature winner.
All right, y'all, the next race we have for you this evening will be the Shelley Smiley York City Real Estate Factory Stock Feature Race. Here in pole position, we have Taylor Rollins from Midlothian, Texas, driving number 8 car. Number 2 spot, you have Roger Chaney from Ferris, Texas, driving a 113. And the 3rd spot, you have Michael Bowles from Italy, Texas, in the 40 car. Number 4 spot, you have Brian DeLong from Midlothian, Texas, in a 7 car. Number 5 spot, you have Royce Jones from Troop, Texas, in the 07 car. Number 6, you have Mike Marchant from Ennis, Texas, in a 45 car. Number 7 spot, you had Timothy Hardman from Crandall, Texas, in a 31 car. Number 8 spot, you have Cody Schultz from Alvarado, Texas, in a 13C. Number 9 spot, you have Kenny Fiddler from Maybank, Texas, in a 15 car. Number 10 spot, you have Clinton Birdwell from Palmer, Texas, in a 14 car. And rounding it off in 11 spot, Jimmy Gore from Kaufman, Texas, in a 21 car. A friendly reminder, keep your kids' hands off the fence and off the ladders, please.
All right, we will not be interviewing a points champion in the USRA factory stocks here tonight because Kenneth Porkchop Chamberlain is 700 points in the lead, and he is not here tonight as he is in Vivian racing the Cajun Classic. But we will interview a winner of this USR factory stock feature, and we are going green. And here comes that 40, Michael Bowles shooting up the inside. Michael Bowles rounding around the bottom side, Chaney around the top side. Here comes Bowles, he's gonna pull it out front. Heading down to the turns 3 and 4, they're all still bunched up. Here goes Bowles, he takes the command and lead going down that front straightaway now. Here comes Royce Jones in that 07 car. Chaney still up top, you got Taylor Rawson in the 8 car. In that 4 spot, then DeLong in the 7. Timothy Hardman working that bottom side as well. We got 2 lines of cars, 1 line on top, 1 line on bottom. Here comes Royce Jones. Oh, and Michael Bowles spins coming through turn 3 and 4. He gets back on the gas, cut through a couple of tires, gets back on the track. It's like Mark Zoller just told us down here in 3 and 4 was pretty sketchy. He said he had to finesse that throttle. Guess some Bowles got on it just a little bit too hard and looped it around. So now you got the 07 of Royce Jones out front. 113. Roger Cheney in second. Here comes Taylor Rawson in that 8 car. Trying to find a way around Cheney, but you got a 3-car battle for the 4 spot. Mike Marshock getting up in the mix of this one. Cody Schultz holding on to that 4 spot at the moment. Marshock does a little slider. He gets in front of DeLong. Here comes Marshock now. He's going to fling around the outside. He's going to try to take that 4 spot away from Schultz coming out turn number 4. Right now, Schultz still has it. Now you got Cheney getting on the back door of Royce Jones. Michael Bose working his way back up through there after taking a little looper down here in 3 and 4. Marshock gets cut off a little bit on the nose by Rawson as he was trying to get around him down that front straightaway. Now Schultz, he takes advantage of it all. He goes up to the 3rd spot. 3 wide going through turns number 3 and 4. Schultz, Marshock, Marshock almost gets inside of Rawson. Rawson still holds on to it, but Schultz still in the 3rd spot. Schultz just keeps working that bottom side. Schultz trying to make a move on Cheney to take over that 2nd spot. Marshock still working on 8 of Rollison. But here comes the 40, Michael Bowles. He's done worked his way up into the mix of this. Schultz at the line was in the 2nd spot ahead of Cheney. Schultz keeps working that bottom side. Now takes 2nd, commanding right there down the back straightaway. Cheney still running that trot, trying to take it back, but Schultz still holding on that 2nd spot. Now he's working on the 07 of Royce Jones. Royce Jones running the high side. Schultz staying in the bottom. Here comes Michael Bowles. Michael Bowles up to the 4th, 5th spot. Him and Marshock battling that one out. Schultz working that bottom side. Side by side coming out of the 4. Tied at the line. Schultz, Jones battling out for the lead. Got a 3-car battle for the 2nd spot. Now here comes Marshock. He's going to shoot up the middle down the back straightaway. Marshock shoots through the middle going to turn number 3. Slings it in there. He goes up over the top of turn number 3 and 4. Cheney catches the front end of Marshock, straightens Marshock back up, gets him back on the track, but now Cheney blows a tire. We still got a battle up front. Schultz, Royce Jones, and we got a yellow coming out. Yellow coming out for Cheney over there. Looks like, I don't know if he's got somebody in the pit waiting to change that tire out, but he might take it to the hot pit and try to get back out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of rooting for that 13C of Cody Schultz, because when I was down there in the pits running around talking to these folks getting sponsors, Cody Schultz is getting married next week. So wouldn't that be a nice little topping on it to take a feature win out here tonight? He's definitely got a good running car right now. He's been working that low side and looks like he's made his way to the front side. That puts Royce Jones in the 2nd spot. Michael Bowles, after taking a little spin down there and a little shortcut down there in 3 and 4, he's made his way back up to the 3rd spot. And you got Mike Morsock, Tim Hardman in the 5th spot. I think the lights will be going out on the back straightaway. Once them lights go out, it's up to Cody Schultz to fire whenever he is ready. And he said, let's go. He gets a good little jump off the start of that one. But here comes Bowles up the inside. Marshak, Hardman. Royce Jones falls back a little ways on the restart of that one. 4 cars move up to the top side. Royce Jones, the leader of that one, but here comes Michael Bowles banging on the back door of Cody Schultz. 2 laps to go. Cody Schultz trying to hold him off for 2 more laps, but he's got a hard charge coming behind him. Marshall gives Jones a little shot in the shorts through 1 and 2. Now here they come flying off the top of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Bowles still running the low side with Schultz. Marshall gets a little loose coming through turn 4. Lose a little bit of ground. Jones took over that second spot at the line, but we got the white flag in the air. One more time around, it's still anybody's ball game. Side by side, now Royce Jones flying down the backside, going to turn number 3. Last time coming out, turn number 4. It looks like it's going to be Schultz at the line, then Royce Jones, then Michael Bowles, then Mike Marshak, and Tim Hardman. Whew, that was a good race. I think he's a little happy. He's happy now, but he gets married next week, so. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, he's called out 13C, Cody Schultz. All right, congratulations on your feature win here. I know. You back. Come on. Hello. Come over. Come this way. Sounds better over here. All right. I know you fell back a little ways in that feature, but you kept working that bottom line. It didn't seem to work out for you.
There was something on the bottom there for sure. Them guys were letting it hang out up top, and they were blowing their tires off. I was keeping them hooked up around the bottom. I knew I was going to catch them.
Is this your first feature win?
This is my first one. We've been close, but we've never got one.
First feature win. And what happens next week?
I get married next week.
Gets married next week. What a surprise that is. Gets a first feature win this weekend, gets married next week. Hey, what sponsors you got on this car you want to thank?
First and foremost, I got to thank my mom and dad for everything they do. And then BBD Racing. Without Demetrius Carter, this wouldn't be happening. HD Chassis, Jason Illich helped me a lot this year, and just everyone else that I can't remember to thank, but they need to be thanked. Oh, and my pit crew. Yeah, they're definitely a fuel tank. Oh, and my fiance Natalie. Appreciate that one.
I was sitting there, yeah, your fiance, man. Give it up one more time. 13C, Cody Schultz, USRA factory stock feature winner. He didn't make it obvious. I was sitting there telling him, oh yeah.
right, y'all. The next race we have this evening will be the Thunder Cars right here. In pole position right there, you have Mike Pekotke from Maybank, Texas, an 82 car. Second spot right there, you have Gerald Larson Sr. from Eustis, Texas, in 5B. Number 3 spot, you have Blake McKendrick from Ferris, Texas, in a 13 car. Number 4 spot, you have Scott Bridges from Ennis, Texas, in a 44 car. Number 5 spot, you got Josh Brand from Gun Barrel, Texas, in a 34 car. Number 6 spot, you have Ben Brand from Maybank, Texas, in a 72 car. Number 7 spot, you have Jenny Joe from Bedford, Texas, in a 42 car. Number 8 spot, you have David Johnson from Eustis, Texas, in the 5JX car. Number 9 spot, you have George LaDucky from Midlothian, Texas, in the 88 car. Number 10 spot, you have Nathan Brand from Victoria, Texas, in the 33S car.
Michael Pekotke out there getting a little excited already because he knows he has this points championship locked up for the Thunder class, as he is 500 points in the lead. He got a little too excited and wound up in the infield down there, so hopefully he can keep it on the track when this race gets going. All right, the lineup is nowhere near right, but they're going to let it roll. I was going to try to help get them stacked up right, but I just announce. Oh, that was at 34, but he was running at 33 earlier. 44 is supposed to be on the front row outside. 34 is supposed to be third row inside. 72 is supposed to be third row outside. 42 is supposed to be fourth row inside. Boy, Mikey Pekotke is taking this to a snail's crawl for this green flag. Think we could walk faster than what they're going right now, but green flag is in the air. Pekotke's going to take off with it. That might have been a tactic he wanted right there to get a good jump on everybody. But here comes young man Blake McKendrick in that 13. But right now, A2, Mikey Pekotke lead him around. Oh, he bobbles. Oh, here comes McKendrick up the inside. Blake McKendrick going to take him away. Pekotke trying to move back down the inside. Pekotke getting loose, going through turn 2, spins it out. Ben Brand catches a little piece of him. Pataki's still sitting there. He's going to bring out the yellow. The yellow's out, and while the yellow's out, there goes Ben Brand taking a little loop around. Loops it straight back around and keeps on going. Ben Brand will not lose his spot for that one, as the yellow was already out for Mikey Pataki. Mikey will have to circle around to the backside of this one. But it does not matter where Mikey finishes in this one. He will still be your points champion in the Thunder stock class. This young man in the 13, Blake McKendrick, he started out in the Hornet class, winning every single weekend. Graduated up here to the Thunder class. Picked up a win a couple weeks ago. Now he's on the hunt for another one. Lights are out, so to McKendrick to get this one restarted. And he's back on the gas. Ben Brand bouncing it through turn 3 and 4 there, but he's sliding up into the second spot. Josh Brand in third. 3 wide for the 4th spot, going to the turn number 1. I believe that was David Johnson and Pataki battling out for that 4th spot there, along with Jenny Job in the 42. Jenny Job around on the outside, coming out of 4. Meanwhile, that young man, Blake McKendrick, in that 13 car, started to stretch his lead on out. Jenny Job running that high side, getting a good run off turn number 2. Taking the 4th spot at the moment. Here comes Pataki up the inside, turn number 3. Blake McKendrick leading them around. Then we got Ben Brand, Josh Brand, Mikey Pataki, Jenny Joe, David Johnson, Scott Bridges, then Nathan Brand. Scott Bridges looking to get around David Johnson back there. Down that back straightaway going to turn number 3. Looks like he gets by. Believe that 72 at Ben Brand picked him up a feature win last weekend out here. But he's got his work cut out for him tonight as the young man Blake McKendrick stretching that lead out. This thing stays green. Looks like Blake McKendrick will be coming up into some lap traffic. Looks like he's coming up on the backside of the 33S of Nathan Brand and the 5 of David Johnson. He's going to shoot underneath down that back straightaway, put both them guys a lap down. Looks like Johnson pulls off the top of turn 3, taking it to the pits. Got Pataki out there doing little loop-de-loops over here in turn 4. Gets it back going. We stay green. Ben Brand sailing that thing in the turn 3 and 4, but here comes Josh Brand. He got a little loose coming out of turn number 4. Ben Brand still holding off to Josh Brand, but here comes Josh Brand shooting up the inside. Now here comes Blake McKendrick. Coming up on Scott Bridges, gets by him clean. Puts Scott Bridges a lap down. Still got a battle for that second spot between Brand and Brand. Right now, Ben still has it. Blake McHenry has about a straightaway lead, and he's going to get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for young man Blake McHenry. Now we got 3 Brands going into turn number 1 and 2. Except Nathan Brand going a lap down to the other 2 Brands. White flag in there for the 13, Blake McHenry. Checker flag in the air. 13, Blake McHenry, your Thunderstock feature winner. Second's going to go to 72 of Ben Brand and the 34 of Josh Brand. And fourth, 42, Jenny Joe. Fifth, the 82 of Michael Pataki. And once again, the 82, Mikey Pataki, is your points champion for this class. If y'all can still hear me out there, remember next weekend we got some monster trucks out here at Big O. Come on out here and check out the monster trucks. All right, give it up. He can hear the 13, Blake McHenry, Thunderstock feature winner. Couldn't even get his steering wheel off, but he's scrawny enough to crawl out with the steering wheel still on it. Take a picture real quick and then come up here. You're good. My microphone ain't working so great tonight, so we're going to come up here, all right?
All right.
So, how many feature wins you have now in this Thunderstock class?
Only 2.
So I interviewed you the last one too, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Hey, but you did it again. I'm not sure what happened last week. I wasn't here. What'd you do last week?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Don't even remember? How you not remember?
I don't know.
You're still young. You should have good memory.
That's fair, but.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations again. I know Mikey got the points championship on the Thunderstock class. I don't know where he went to. I was hoping he'd come down here. But, hey, congratulations once again. Who do you want to thank on this car?
Axle Surgeons, my family, and MD Bowles Construction.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations once again. You came a long ways. I remember seeing you out here last year buzzing around this thing in a Hornet. Took a lot of feature wins in that Hornet class, and now you're graduated up to the Thunderstock class, and now you got your second feature win. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Give it up one more time. 13, Blake McHenry. Well, I don't see Mikey coming down, so I guess we ain't going to talk to him. We don't like him anyways.